Hello everyone and welcome to this EverWebinar tutorial for beginners. Imagine having your best sales presentation running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to an audience across every single time zone on Earth. And all of this without you ever having to hit the Go Live button again. Today we're doing a deep dive into EverWebinar, the industry-leading platform for automated webinars. In this beginner's tutorial, we're going to be walking you through the exact steps to turn a single video recording into a high-converting evergreen sales machine. We'll cover everything from the configuration wizard to the famous just-in-time scheduling and the simulated live chat that keeps your audience engaged. Whether you're a coach, a course creator, or a SaaS founder, this is how you scale your time. Also, if you want to try EverWebinar yourself, you can use my link down below in the description to start automating your webinars with a 14-day free trial. So of course, once you get onto everwebinar.com and it's your first time, you have this page. You can go ahead and click on Get Started if you're just starting. Then of course you have to choose from one of the plans. You have the 2-year plan, the annual plan, and the monthly plan. So go ahead and choose one of these options that applies to you. As you can see here as well, you can try a month risk-free. So of course, after following the link, you get to this page and you can choose the plan you want to. But do take note, of course, that you have a month free that you can try for free. And now we've successfully gotten to our dashboard, and if this is where you are, before we dive into the dashboard, let's understand the why. An automated webinar is only good as the video behind it. To start, you're going to come over to the Add Webinar button. It's this blue button right here. Then you'll be taken to this page. You can see here, Source Video. Now this is the source material screen, and as you can see right here, Source Video. You can use an external video file, like a link from YouTube, Vimeo, or Amazon S3, or if you're a Webinar Jam user, you can use the Replica Replay feature. This is a game changer because it allows you to import a past live session with one click, bringing over all of the real chat logs, polls, and handouts from that live event. You can put in a URL of your video file. You can also see the allowed formats: MP4, WebM, OGG, MOV, M4V, YouTube, and Vimeo, just as we mentioned here before. So as you can see, we've just put in a URL of our video file. We've also manually put in the duration of the video, so you need to do this yourself. And then the next part is the basic configuration. So you're going to come over here to the pencil icon, you can click on Edit, and here you set your webinar name, your webinar title, and description. Now here's a pro tip. This isn't just for your internal records. This is what often appears in the browser tab for your attendees, so keep it professional and benefit driven. Of course, after filling this information, you want to also put in your webinar thumbnail. It helps it to be appealing, and this is also an option to follow through with. So of course, once you're done with this, you can click on Save, go up here, click on Save as well. And as you can see right here, we have an error. It says it must include HTTPS. Of course, this is for security, so we're going to make sure we go back and copy this link and make it right. So now that we've done that, we're going to go up, click Save, and that should save it. So you can see source video, it's our own video, basic settings configured, webinar moderators, which is also very important. If you click on the edit, you see your name here. And then of course, if you want to add a moderator, you can put in the full name and email address, then click save. Because we're fine with this, we're simply going to click on cancel or save just to capture what we have if we made any changes. Then now the next button is ready for clicking. Now this is where EverWebinar leaves standard video players in the dust. Under the Schedule tab, you have the power to create the live illusion. First, you can set recurring days. Let's click on the Edit button right here. And here you can see every day at 12 p.m. And this is an instruction to apply the user's own time zone. So for example, we can say every selected day, say Tuesday at 2 p.m. Just going to change this, 2 p.m. Great. Then we could add another. So we can say every not day, we could say Thursday, and then we'll select 8 p.m. And now you can click on Add. Great. So you can see here, every Tuesday 2 p.m., every Thursday 8 p.m. But the real heavy hitter here is the just-in-time feature, or the JIT feature. You can look at it right here, enable just-in-time option. This feature mimics a scenario where the registrant arrives to the registration page just a few minutes before the webinar is about to start. As a result, he can join into the event quickly instead of having to wait for the next available session. So when you toggle this on, the system looks at the visitor's local time. If they land on your page at 2:04 p.m., the registration page will automatically show a session starting at 2:15. This creates immediate urgency. The user thinks, I just made it in time, and they are significantly more likely to stay and watch the whole presentation. You can also enable the instant replay button on demand. You can see right here, enable instant watch replay. This is also called the webinar on demand. It says here, the registration page will show one additional option, watch the replay now. This option allows visitors to watch the replay immediately without having to wait for the next available session. So you can toggle this on as you might wish to. But of course, the enable just-in-time option or JIT option is always the winner. Another critical setting here is the block dates. If you're running a specific holiday promotion, you can tell the system not to run webinars on Christmas or New Year's Day to keep the live feel authentic. So for example, right here you have 24th of December, 25th of December, all blocked. And then you also have December 31 and January 1st. Are there any other dates? Well, go ahead and add it if you want to. So once you're done, you can go ahead and click on Save. Now once you click on Next, it's going to take you to the Registration tab. This is your storefront. EverWebinar uses a visual editor called the Page Jam Engine. Now you don't need a designer. You click into Registration Page Design and choose from the dozens of high converting templates. So if we click on Registration Page Design, you can click on Default Template or click on Edit. And here you can see what we just talked about. Of course, you can do your own design, but if you're trying to make things faster and you could pick from one of these available options, it's pretty much up to you. So let's go ahead and make our pick. So here, once you hover over it, you can see Preview or Customize. If we click on Preview, you see it right here, right? If you don't like this, you can click on Close, go to the next one, click on Preview, and this is what you find. And as a last example, you can click on this one right here, click on Preview. Great, so this looks nice. You have free webinar, some information right here, and the presenter's details. So of course we could select this one. So of course you can go ahead and click on Customize. You have your registration bar, registration bubble, registration button, and embedded form. So you can go ahead and choose which you'd like right here. Personally, we want to choose the registration bar just as a pick. So if we click on the Launch Builder, you can come over here and make some changes. How to sign up with Clever, free webinar. So basically you can customize your deadline, your hero image, and the call to action buttons. Then once you're done with your customization, you can come over to Actions, click on the three dots, click Save and Exit, or you can preview what you've done and then save and exit. Now a new feature is the split testing tool. You can actually create two different registration pages with different headlines to see which one gets more signups. The system will automatically send traffic to both and eventually crown a winner, thus ensuring your ad spend is never wasted. And don't forget the field section. Here you can just ask for an email or you can add a phone number to enable SMS reminders. So this is pretty much up to you. You can decide to make some parts mandatory as you might want to. So go ahead and make some customizations to what you have right here, after which you can click on Save. And then of course you have free registration versus paid registration. If you want to make an edit to this, you can go ahead and click on it, make some adjustments, such as it's free to register or charge a registration fee. So that's pretty much up to you. If you do this right here, you see pay fee, and of course you need to specify the registration fee and the payment checkout link. So once you're done selecting what you want, you can click on Save. Now so far we have our configuration, schedules, and registrations. And as you can see, the power of EverWebinar is in its ability to handle the thinking for you. It tracks your leads and follow-ups based on the actual behavior. If you want to try EverWebinar yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description to start automating your webinars with a 14-day free trial. Now, a webinar is useless if no one shows up. Under the Notifications tab, you set up your email reminders. By default, the system will send a confirmation email immediately after they sign up. But the real magic happens in the reminders section. Of course, you could decide to send at least 24 hours before to keep them in the radar, 1 hour before to make sure they're getting to their computer, and 15 minutes before, which is the last call with the unique login link. So once you've used this properly, you have everything you need right here. Next is the Integrations tab, and right here you have two options, the autoresponder integrations and third-party tracking systems. Now, if you click on the autoresponder integrations, the edit button, you can see a handful of integrations which you can use to integrate with EverWebinar, from Zapier to ConvertKit and MailChimp. Now, of course, once you get over to the Live tab, there are some more settings. And the great thing about EverWebinar is you basically get to choose what you desire. So if you want an autoplay, you can decide to enable or disable it. Then you have the full screen button to enable or disable. You also have the countdown page design. You could leave it in the default, but if you want to make some edits, you can click on the edit button and you have it right here. This looks similar to what we had before with the templates, so that's why you can leave it as is. And then of course you have the live content, live chat box, and the displaying of number of attendees. Now of course this is currently turned off because you might not want to have your viewers seeing that they're the only ones. So you can click on edit after making some preferences right here. And then you have webinar replay recording. If you want this to happen, this is up to you as well. Now we're going to click on next. It says congratulations, your webinar has been successfully created. Great. And this is a summary of the first webinar we've just shown you how to create. You can see the details of your preferences. We use the JIT option, the just in time, and then the reoccurring schedule every Tuesday, every Thursday at the various times. You could also see the links to this. You could edit, clone, delete, and have some advanced options for this. And then of course you could add a new webinar following the instructions we showed you in this tutorial. Now once your webinar has been running for a few days, you want to check the analytics dashboard. You can find it right here. And here you can see the webinar for onboarding. So if you have multiple and you click on the three dots here, you'll see all the list of different webinars you have. You could select a view for all sessions and all time for the event. And then once you click and go, you'll be able to see the analytic details of your webinar. Visitors, sign-up rate, registrants, show-up rate for those who are live attendees and replay attendees. So all the details you need for the traffic. And then of course you have your engagement, and this will inform you on how well your webinar is performing. Down to the monetization, sales from the live room, sales from the replay room, and other features. Of course, on the left side panel, if you click on home, it will take you right here. If you click on Access, which is the main EverWebinar we're at, you can see your webinars, which is what we showed you, the analytics, and registrants and training. To wrap this up, EverWebinar is the ultimate leverage tool for the modern entrepreneur. We've walked you through the source material, the just-in-time scheduling, the page down registration builder, and the deep behavioral analytics. The goal of an evergreen webinar isn't just to fake a live event. It's to provide high quality, focused and interactive environment for your leads to consume your best information. When you remove the barriers of time and geography, your business has no ceiling. So if you want to try EverWebinar yourself, go ahead and use my link down below in the description and start automating your webinars with a 14-day free trial. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.